And then that's when the rabbit said, "What? Why is there a car in my garage?"
Stop. Again.
Anyway, that's when the penguin asked, "Why is there a carrot in my garage?"
Why do you keep doing
Anyway,
it's just the same format?
anyway, that's when I told her, "What? I don't want any of your pottery." Oh, we started recording.
That was the winner.
Hey. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the third iteration of our epic podcast dough. Hello. We are here joined today by the greats, the wonderful me, and the mediocre and terrible Elias. Elias, introduce
Hello.
yourself.
It is I.
Yay.
And I don't know if you can recognize that stupid voice, Naomi.
Everyone's favorite.
It's Obama.
No, it's me.
And of course, Obama. Obama, say hi.
Hello.
Disclaimer: Obama's not here.
Hello.
That's how Obama says it.
That's how Obama says hello.
Obama
All right.
shouldn't be able to vote.
Let's begin.
Let's begin.
Round one.
Okay, guys. So last episode, I don't know if you recall, but last episode we ended on talking about the Backyardigans and how disturbing Uniqua's power levels are, as well as
Wait. It's the wrong one.
True story.
what?
There it
Please,
is.
you
I
can't
found
just go
it.
through all of your soundboards.
Anyway,
Guys,
we're gonna get sued, Elias. We're gonna get
Okay.
sued over your
Elias,
stupid sound
Elias.
bites.
You're right.
Anyway,
Please stop being
we also,
nasty.
and I want to present this to you, Naomi, as a token of our shared knowledge of the occult. But I have a theory. I have a theory about
What's with the
Max
big
and
words?
Ruby.
I was never a Max and Ruby stan, I will say.
I
Do you know what they
I
are,
was
though?
on and
You
off.
know them, right?
Yeah.
Do you know the basic premise? Have you seen episodes of them?
Yeah, it's like
Ruby
Ruby,
freaking dies.
and she's just rude to her brother.
Yeah. Okay.
who's
So here's
Max.
my theory. And I said it
And
in the
Max
last
plunges
episode.
the United States to the Third World War, basically. So.
Okay. So here's my theory, right? So
Mhm.
basically, Max and Ruby's
I'm
parents took them to, like, I don't know, it was like a field, like a freaking road trip or something, right? And Max had his stupid loud fire truck.
Ellie, stop.
Had his
What?
stupid loud fire truck. Oh my god. Anyway, Max had a stupid loud fire. What is that?
It's my vitamin.
Anyway,
Vitamin time with Elias.
Well,
what vitamin are you
got it.
taking?
I don't know. My mom got me some vitamins, and I'm eating them now.
But what is the name of the vitamin? What is the letter?
Focus factor. Oh, it doesn't say.
It just says vitamin supplement?
Yeah. It says it's vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E. We got all the vitamins.
All the
I thought
vitamins.
you were just gonna keep going down the alphabet.
Yeah.
So we were
Like
gonna have to sit here for 5 minutes.
Like Jacob Sartorius rapping the alphabet.
Mhm.
You rap the alphabet.
Yeah, but it wasn't the
But
cool
it's
kind. It
Elias.
wasn't like the kind where it's like they say the letter and then like they start saying a bunch of words that start with a letter and they rap. No, he just said like A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R
I
S.
like
Wow.
Yeah,
Sweatshirt
it's
was
pretty
my
good.
favorite.
That kind of goes hard.
Max and Ruby. Ruby and Max. Anyway, as I
Sure
was
you
saying
are.
before,
Wait,
I think.
Ruby and Max is such a boring. It's such a boring start out or beginning.
What do you mean?
Well, we gotta
There's
end with a
better
big bang.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So the reason Ruby is so rude to his brother is because, her parents were taking them to like I don't know, like a lake to go fishing with her grandparents,
Mm-hmm.
and then Max was playing with his stupid loud fire truck, and he caused the car accident, which killed both of their parents, which is why they're never in the show. And and then
Wow.
Ruby resents his brother and his loud fire truck for causing the accident. That's why he never lets him play with the fire truck, and that's why she's mean to him.
Well,
Wow, that is a hot take. I
he
wasn't really
planned
ready
it. He
for.
planned it. It's all planned. The
Oh yeah,
grandma
I
was
said it.
Oh.
too.
I said it last episode. Oh wait, you're saying that Max planned the assassination
Yes,
of his parents?
and the grandma was in it too.
Oh God.
I don't know. I don't know enough about Max and Ruby to really judge
Okay,
the
hear me out.
character.
Hear me out.
Okay, I'm hearing you
types.
out. Elias time.
I was gonna say something, but it doesn't really make sense anymore.
Elias
Listen.
Elias has taken too many vitamins.
I'm too smart for you guys now. My
How many
Too
how many
powerful.
Flintstone gummies have you had in the past 24 hours?
They're not gummies. They're ones you have to swallow.
No, they're gummies.
Oh,
They're
what?
Gummies. They even sound like
Gummies don't
gummies.
make this noise.
They don't sound like gummies, Naomi. What kind of gummies are you eating?
The crunchy one.
But that's not a gummy.
The stale ones.
No. They're the ones that are a little bit like
The ones
they're
that
the
hurt
ones
your teeth.
the ones that are a little bit. Oh no, not gummies, but the little chalky ones. The
That's
Bro,
what-
that is not a
that's what-
gummy. That is a chewable tablet.
It's the same. Yeah, that's a gummy.
These are the tablets, but
No,
I don't
it's
know if
not.
you're supposed to swallow these or bite them. I've been swallowing them.
I don't think
Elliot,
you're supposed to chew them.
on them.
Hold on, I'm gonna read the instructions.
If it says chewables.
It doesn't say chewables. It
I
doesn't
like
tell me what to do.
chewables. I like the chalkiness in my mouth.
Yeah, I like them. I have a vitamin C one that I eat. I haven't eaten it
I like
today
the
though.
swallowing
Wow.
ones.
I don't eat vitamins. That's why my
Eh.
immune system is weak. That's why
I
I'm gonna die
I don't like
first.
chewing them.
Okay, cool.
I swallow my bad boys.
Even if
Please.
they're chewable?
Suggested use for dietary. These are dietary supplements.
Oh,
4 tablets per
Elias.
day. They're 4
Oh.
tablets per.
Elias.
I'm supposed to eat 3 more. I'm gonna eat
No,
3
no,
more
no,
right
no,
now.
no, Elias. Don't just down 3 tablets, Elias. That's gonna make you really
It says
sick.
you
Elias,
just-
what is this? Is this what medicine is this?
It's focus factor, nutrition
What
for
does
the
that
brain.
mean?
I don't know.
Elias, are you taking steroids?
I'm taking steroids.
Oh
my God. It's
oh,
for the brain,
last
dog.
okay, Naomi. Last episode we did say we were gonna do heroin on the podcast. This is pretty
Heroin?
close.
Heroin.
Yeah,
We
said
gotta
were
start
gonna do-
small, Naomi. We gotta start small.
Yeah, vitamins. We're doing vitamins on the
Vitamins.
podcast.
Let's
Vitamin
overdose on
C.
Flintstone.
Vitamin C, and then we can move on to vitamin
Yeah.
D.
Let's overdose on Flintstone gummies.
Oh God.
I like Flintstone gummies.
Yeah,
So
they're.
do I.
I
But I
thought
would
they
get
smelled
like
weird.
off-brand
I always
ones
thought they
from
smelled
Trader
weird.
Joe's.
But they tasted good.
They smelled stinky, and then they made your fingers smell bad. Am I the only
That's
one that
why-
went through this?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Actually, I feel like I got off-brand. I don't know if I got the Flintstone.
You got the
8
Trader
tablets
Joe,
per
boys.
day. 8 tablets per day.
What the heck?
Don't
You're
eat me.
multiplying the number every time.
I'm about to freaking die.
No, no.
It says you could take up to 8 tablets per day.
You can
You're
take it,
wrong.
but
I'm
you
about
You
shouldn't.
I'm
can.
about
That
to-
doesn't mean that you should.
I'm about to go sicko mode.
Please don't go
Please.
sicko mode. Elias, I have
I
some
would-
vitamins myself. Maybe I can join you.
Well, these are the only vitamins I've ever eaten in my life.
I don't think.
Oh,
that's
Elias, they go
true.
hard, dude. They go hard.
I don't want to get reliant on vitamins.
Dude. You eat a couple vitamins, next thing you know, you don't get sick. It's crazy,
You're
Yeah,
dude.
I mean,
gonna be
let's-
immune from
Let's start a vitamin
Corona.
club. Let's start a
Oh,
vitamin
no.
club. And then we'll turn it to like a drug bust, and then the principal will be
Or-
on too.
Or we could just not do that. That would be epic.
I think Wait, let's give one final hot take on Elias's vitamins, and then we're moving on.
I think Elias's vitamins are pretty. Wait, did you chew them already? Did you try chewing?
No,
Try
I
chewing
swallowed
them.
I don't
Try chewing them.
Oh yeah, I did just eat. It says to eat.
Yeah, you're supposed to eat before, like, right before you eat a vitamin. Otherwise, your stomach gets upset.
Your
I
stomach.
mean, I just ate. I don't know. Okay.
My hot take is that we should start a segment on the show that's vitamin time with
Oh,
Elias.
that's so gross. That's so gross. That's so gross.
Okay, so I guess they're not chewable. Well, we solved that mystery anyway.
Thanks for joining us at Vitamin Time with Elias.
Vitamin time with Elias.
So gross.
Thank you. Yes, this is what we need.
Okay.
Vitamin
Okay,
time.
new topic.
It's so
Wait,
gross.
so wait, hold on, Naomi. What shows did you actually watch as a child? Right?
Well, I watched a lot of like. Well, I watched.
Elias is suffering.
So
Elias, shut up and listen to me talk about Arthur.
So gross.
Oh
Drink
God,
some
Arthur.
water, will you? Vitamin time is over.
Well, at least our ASMR fans are gonna be pleased with today's episode.
Yeah, that's probably why that person disliked it. There was no face.
Yeah, there was no. Yeah, oh, we should talk about that.
Disliked-
Last
who
episode got a
disliked our
dislike.
episode?
Last
Who
episode got a dislike.
Who disliked our episode?
I can't tell. I mean, it doesn't tell you who disliked them or liked them. Otherwise, but we have 2 likes and 1 dislike. Only 16 views, which is terrible. Terrible, I say.
No,
16's
no, it's
quite
a
a
good
lot.
way. It's a good start.
Yeah, but the first episode had way more, bro.
That's
Yeah.
because I was there, and now I'm back. I'm back, baby.
I just watched it like 5 times, so no, just kidding.
It says, yeah, look, the first episode got 44 views already.
Once again, they missed me. The people.
The people
The people have spoken.
The people have spoken. They want more Naomi.
I think also the game was boring. The game was more
Yeah.
boring than categories.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I
let's-
didn't like
okay.
the last
No, wait.
episode.
Let's keep talking. So I watched.
Thank you, Naomi.
Arthur.
Yeah, you're the host, right? Yeah, you're the one in
And
charge, right?
also-
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby, you know it.
Why
I'm
do you
sorry.
have to be the one in charge? I think we should get a new leader.
I don't think
yeah,
so,
me.
dude. Who else has a high quality microphone?
Unique one.
It's
That's what I
not the.
thought.
It's unique.
Yeah,
I-
Uniqua.
you know
Okay,
what?
okay,
I
okay, okay.
follow Uniqua anyway.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? If Uniqua manifests herself in a physical form upon us and asks me to step down as podcast host, I will gladly secede my throne.
Don't challenge her. She will do it. She's
That's
not
what
like
I'm
She'll
saying.
kill you. She's not afraid of anything.
She's like these other girls.
Dude, we could ascend to the next level of consciousness if we let Uniqua host our podcast. That would be crazy.
Uniqua
Wow, I
and
love
Hannah
Uniqua.
Baker from 13 Reasons Why.
Why?
Oh my god.
Why not?
You're right. So Naomi,
Mhm.
what is your hot take on the movie Atlantis, the
I love
animated
it. It's
Disney
really
movie?
good. It's incredible, groundbreaking, never been done before. The flavor is immaculate. It's just so good.
There's so much sauce. It's like
so much
it's not a
sauce.
white
It's
per-
so
It's
good.
not a white person's dish.
I mean, it's literally
You
yeah,
know
it literally has tones about imperialism and the destructive nature of
Yeah.
all that, and the
It's
white
so
man's
good.
burden.
Also, I thought that
Don't say it. Don't say it.
What was her
Don't say what we're
name?
gonna say. Don't say what. Yeah, I know.
she was just cool. I just thought she was neat. I think that
I just think she's neat.
I think she's neat. I also like the old timey. It was like the technology that they had. I thought it was really cool design and
oh
stuff.
yeah. When was it set?
It's like
That movie.
steampunky.
No, but I'm talking
Mhm.
about there was like a mix of like steampunk from like the white people, and then the Atlanteans had like it looked like
ancient.
rock. It was like ancient
like
rock.
Zelda.
Yeah,
Like
basically,
Zelda.
basically, yeah. Basically, yeah.
Mhm.
It's basically a
monkey.
monkey.
Basically, yeah.
I took a sip of water as soon as you said a monkey, and I almost destroyed my bowels.
But I didn't like Atlantis 2. It wasn't as good.
I'd
You
never
didn't like it
watched
as what?
It wasn't as good
As what?
as Atlantis 1.
Oh, Atlantis 2. I didn't watch it either. Well, I think I did watch it like on Disney Channel or Disney XD once, but I don't recall.
Well, it wasn't good. So.
What do you think of
I think-
Treasure Planet?
I like Treasure
Treasure
Planet
Planet is
better.
also good, but I never really watched as a kid, so I only watched it as like
Dude,
like now.
I
what's
like
that one
Treasure
song?
Planet
What's
better.
the song that's really good on Treasure Planet? It's so good.
I
I do
don't
not
know.
remember. I need to watch that again.
It's so good. We should watch it.
Another really good one. I don't think it's Disney though, but Anastasia was really good.
What is that one?
It was
What is
like
one?
she was like the Rasputin.
Putin?
You know Rasputin?
No, Rasputin. He was the bad guy.
Rasputin.
What?
Rasputin.
Rasputin.
No, yeah, he was in it, and then he like he's
Have you seen this?
I don't know.
I have never seen
It was
this.
good. It was good. It was a good movie.
Yeah, I have never seen
Um,
this.
It's not as well known, but
It looks good.
it's good. Oh, you're looking it up? Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
You should watch it.
I'm looking at images of
Don't
Rasputin.
watch it.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
I just looked up Rasputin.
Rasputin?
Rasputin.
No, Anastasia.
Rasputin.
I never watched
No.
that. I'm gonna be
No, I
honest
It's
with
really
you.
good.
I
I
looked
think you
up
would enjoy it
I
because
looked
it's
up
like
Rasputin and
it's kind of
Anastasia.
scary. It's one of those movies that like makes you scared because the animation's kind of creepy, which
Oh, yeah,
always
I know what
makes
you
it
mean.
good.
That's always a good
Um,
thing, though, to me, in my opinion.
Me too. I think that means it's a good movie
Yeah.
usually if the animation's creepy, and not like creepy like it's bad.
Not creepy like it's edgy.
Mm.
Okay, Elias, thank you.
Baby, I'm
Um,
worth it.
Baby, I'm worth that. Anyway.
Um,
Oh, you
Anyway.
rascallions. Oh, you. Naomi, give us some hot
Naomi.
takes. Give us a hot take about about today's political
Mannequins.
climate.
Mannequins.
Political climate.
No, I'm
Well,
joking. I'm joking.
I know who has my vote.
Obama.
Unicorn.
Unique one.
Both. They have the
Oh,
same
God.
energy.
I just realized that all the GIFs, yes, I said GIFs. You
Gifts.
sent,
Nope.
you sent of Uniqua are like doing the
Say
spin in
gifts.
unison, and
Say
it's very
gifts.
creepy.
Say gives. Say gives right now. Say it the right
GIFs?
way. Gives.
You mean? Wait, you mean GIF?
It's GIF. It's GIF.
Oh God,
It's GIF.
this video is gonna get more dislikes now.
Guys, this argument is old. Okay, we've
No,
been
do you
past
agree?
this.
Do you agree with this absolute idiot?
Everyone
me.
can say things
Or me.
Everyone can say things differently.
That's just
It's not
because you
like
say picture
2015.
like an idiot, and you say dog like
I
you're
said
saying, "Hey,
picture.
dog."
I say
No, not
picture.
you, Naomi.
Picture.
Well, Naomi's. You know, she's Naomi.
She has
Yeah,
her
you know
own.
who I
She has her
am.
own way of saying things.
I have my own little quirks. That's why the people love me.
You know, she says it like it is. She says it like it
I
is.
say it like it is. That's why I like them.
She's just basically enjoying it, you know.
I'm basically just.
Naomi, what's your favorite cryptid?
Bigfoot. I like
Okay.
him tall.
I like the chupacabra.
I think it's cool. I think it's funny that the chupacabra always has like a different, like every single time you look him up, it's like a different interpretation of what he looks like,
Mhm.
and it's crazy.
Right.
But
Okay.
that's kind of with all of them except Bigfoot. He stays consistent, and I appreciate that.
Not
think
really.
that really
Okay, like
adds-
Loch Ness
Scary.
Monster, it's always actually Loch Ness Monster is probably way more consistent than Bigfoot.
No, Bigfoot is always more consistent.
Yeah,
No.
he's always the hairy guy.
You know,
Well,
yeah,
Bigfoot
but
Yeah.
Loch Ness Monster is always just the freaking dinosaur. It's the same because there's a picture of him that everyone knows.
No, when I was
Well, it's
when I
not real,
used to-
but
when I used to live in El
Whoa.
Salvador, we
You saw
we
him?
like what? No. I saw the.
Wait,
I
wait,
saw
wait.
the.
In
I
El
thought you were
Salvador,
gonna
you
say
saw a monster
I
that lives
saw.
in a lake in Europe. Hold on,
No, I thought he was gonna say that he saw
Bigfoot.
the chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Oh yeah.
That was widely spoken there too. Chupacabra.
Yeah,
For no
okay.
reason.
So it was my understanding that it was supposed to be like a wolf or dog or coyote type that was like hairless and
Mm.
like a little bit humanish, like he could like stand up on 2 feet or something.
I always looked at it
Oh,
as
that's
That's
spooky.
how I
as
always thought of him.
a sheep with no hair and red eyes that ate other sheep.
Oh, spooky.
Hmm.
No
But
hair
but
and red
but
eyes. Oh, that's
but when I
disgusting.
used to live in El Salvador, we used to walk from my grandma's house to my
Mm-hmm.
house, right? And there was this little gravel road, with cobblestone
Oh,
and stuff.
hold on. Spooky
And then
time with Elias.
yeah,
Keep
it
going.
was spooky. It was spooky. It was becoming dark, right? And I was walking with my mom and my brother back to my house for my grandma, right? Right. And we had our flashlights on because
Yeah.
we walk home from the dark sometimes. So my mom would get
Mm-hmm.
us flashlights. And then my mom was telling us a story about the Minotaur. What's it called? The
Minotaur?
Yeah, Minotaur. And then it always scared me because we walked past this field and we heard like a horse, and I thought that
And
was
it
the
was him.
Minotaur. It was him. It was
The
him, but it was just a
chupacabra.
horse.
Oh.
No, it was the Minotaur.
Oh, I
I
thought we were
I
still
always
talking about the chupacabra.
I always thought the Minotaur was like a gross person thingy. It
Well,
scared
he
me.
is. He's a gross
He
person bull
is.
thingy.
Yeah, but like no hair. No hair part always
Oh,
scared me.
you're talking about like a Wendigo type.
I don't want to Google that.
Wendigos are
Dude,
scary.
Wendigos. Okay, Wendigos are actually very, very like different interpretations. Also,
Yeah,
you got like
because
the
it's
pop
like if you
culture.
eat someone, you
You become
turn
them.
to it.
I actually did my
Oh,
whole
No,
mythology
not
project.
that you become.
wait,
You
what are
become a
You,
Wendigos?
cannibal and you want to keep feasting on human blood.
okay, dude. I did research on this. I did my mythology project on the Wendigo. It's
Okay,
basically,
well, I read
it's
scary stories to tell in the dark, so I think I
basically,
We
know
should
more
let
about the Wendigo than you do.
basically it's like this, like it's more of like a spirit that um, like if you start eating human flesh, you're like susceptible to it. Um, and it like
But
it.
not you know, it's like not yet. You're not quite there. You could
Yeah,
become
yeah.
a
Once he
Wendigo if you're a
possesses
cannibal,
you,
but
yeah, or you get it's also thought of like a sickness, Wendigo fever. But basically,
um,
if you eat someone and then the next the
and
night
you enjoy it.
the night.
Basically,
No, it's because okay, so basically it's like
you said
God
basically.
dang it, I know you made fun of me for saying basically and then immediately said basically. Um, okay, so now I don't have a word to say.
Okay, don't be shy.
Well,
So like you eat someone, right? Even if it's like you're starving and like it's the only option, they're already dead, whatever.
mhm,
You still are like susceptible to becoming a Wendigo by getting possessed by them. And then you like
mhm,
you have like feverish dreams and you like start like craving uh human blood violently until you eventually become the Wendigo.
yeah,
And
okay.
in some versions, he kind of looks like a zombie. It's like a skinny, like
Tall, like creepy.
no, no, like
like
starved.
Slender Man.
No.
No,
It's like a like I said like a bone thin zombie that's like long and spindly. But he's
yeah.
also but even though he's really skinny, he's superhuman in like strength and speed
Mhm.
and
That's
and
well,
hunting
I
ability. He can smell
remember
and stuff.
from
Are
being a small child and reading that book was that it was like two guys and they were like friends, little buddies, and they were like, "All right, we're going, you know, camping," but they got lost and then it was night and it was scary. And then they were like, "Oh no, we're lost." And then they were stuck there and it was like storming. And then one of the guys was like, "Oh man, I'm really hungry and we don't have any more granola bars or whatever." And so he ate them.
Oh,
and then
what
no,
about
there
the
was three
granola
guys.
bars?
There was three guys. So one of them ate the other one, and then the next
Out of
night
granola
he
bars,
just
get
sees
some of the
he
eat you.
just sees no he just sees footsteps in the snow, and he's like, "Where's the last guy?" And then the next day or the next night he sees the Wendigo, and he's like, "That was the friend."
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Did
I
you ever
remember
like,
that. It scared me so much.
you know the Ripley, Believe It or Not?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
scary book
I
one?
used to love watching the Ripley Believe It or Not.
I never, there was a show? I never
Yeah,
watched
it
the
was like a
show.
show and it like showcased a lot of the crazy, wacky things that they had in their
There was
museum and
there
Wacky
was
stuff.
this
crazy.
one tattoo guy that always went with them, and I thought like he was part of a museum because they said he'd always be at a museum. Because like at Myrtle Beach, they said
Yeah.
come see the amazing tattooed guy. I thought he always stayed there. And, I thought it was
What did
already
that have to
thing.
do with what we were talking
I
about?
don't know. I was gonna talk about
Yeah.
the I was gonna talk about the scary version of it. Where they like say world records about the scary one.
What the heck?
There's a Ripley horror
What the
one.
heck? What the heck?
Ripley's um
Okay.
Believe It or Not.
But there's also
Scary
there's
version.
also like the pop culture Wendigo which has like the deer skull as a head, and it's
Oh,
like
that's the one that
big and
was in the book.
hairy. It was like big and hairy, and he's spooky. And in a lot of versions, in the, in a lot of versions,
Why?
he's big, like he's giant, and the more he eats, the bigger he gets, which means the hungrier he gets, which means the more he eats, which means the bigger he gets. It's a vicious
Wow,
cycle. You
sounds
get
like
it.
me.
You
It's a
understand.
vicious cycle.
It's
Wow.
I
spooky.
think I made my own versions of cryptids. Or just made them kind of scarier.
You made your own versions of cryptids?
Like in my mind.
Oh.
Oh, you mean like if someone says, "Oh, Bigfoot," you're like, "Oh, I'm imagining it like a different way."
No, like I made my own creepy thing.
He has OCs. He has cryptid OCs, is what
Oh
he's trying
God.
to say.
No, they
Cryptid
weren't really
self-inserts,
cryptids.
if you
Like
will.
I was no, what I was always scared of stuff, you know? Like I'd be scared of like turning off the bathroom lights.
Oh, me too. Because you think, okay, because you're reaching in and you're like outside, but your hand's reaching in. Oh no, to turn it on, and you're
What I
scared
did,
the hand
what I
will
did,
touch yours.
yeah, what I did it was I turned the bathroom light on before I went in. Like I reached in,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did my business, and then I left the light on and went outside, and then reached my hand in to turn off the light, and then I ran away from the bathroom because I was always scared,
Oh.
and I was always scared
Wait,
of
Yeah.
being.
you guys turn on the light to pee?
Yeah.
No, I turned it on because
I like the
it was
rush. I like the
scary.
rush of not seeing.
I
Sometimes
don't.
sometimes I don't even lift the thing. Sometimes I don't even lift the seat.
No. Elias. It's
Elliot,
not
some of us have
sometimes.
class.
It's not sometimes. All the time.
I used to be scared of like being upstairs alone. So I'd always my brother was like, "Hey, you want to go upstairs?" But then when he said no, I just had to stay downstairs because I was scared.
What the heck?
Elias is actually
Aw,
scared of many things.
Elias.
I was when I was little. Terrified.
What are you scared of now?
Me.
I don't know. Naomi. Every time I check my windows to see if Naomi's here.
Naomi's in the.
To see if my time is coming.
Oh God.
I'm out with the chickens.
She's.
Oh, dude, that's actually. Oh my God, that's actually a good creepypasta. I just like. What if
What,
like
out with the chickens?
like the howl of the chickens, and
So
it's
like
like.
okay,
And no, hold on. It's like you're like you live alone or something. Maybe you just went through a divorce. You're like a bachelor now, and you're like depressed or something, and your like wife was always like an animal rights activist or some crap, or maybe
No,
she
this
just
is
worked
far
with it. She was
fetched.
like
This is far fetched.
she just
This is
worked
way
she
too
just
far
worked
fetched.
with animals. Okay, she had a job and she worked with animals, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then basically her favorite animal was a chicken, and
Mm-hmm.
she didn't really divorce you. Oh, this is good. she didn't divorce you, but one day she like left and you after a fight, and then she never came back. So you assumed that she like left you, and it had only been like a couple of weeks. And then outside your door, you like start hearing like
chicken.
pecks. You start hearing like pecks, like, and then like you open it and it's a chicken. And it's like, what the frick? It's a chicken? What the frick?
That's a
And
chicken?
and then you see there's more chickens, and you're like, okay, that's weird. Well, that's weird. So you close the door, right? And then you go to sleep, and you start hearing the same peck, but this time in your window. And you're like, bro, what the frick? So you go out to look, and it's your ex, and it's your wife, and she's all bloody, and she's poking at the window.
She's a chicken.
She's a chicken.
She's a chicken.
And turns out the wife drove off, and like fell into a chicken factory, and died.
This is like Can You Pet?
What my idea was like, okay.
Wait, you don't like my chicken idea? The chicken factory and death idea?
It's called Chicken Factory.
Yeah, chicken factory.
It's just the Tyson factory. He died. My idea was like
Oh, she got turned into one of those dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets.
Oh, she got.
Elias, no,
Okay,
no.
it's the chicken lady.
He's the chicken now.
It's the chicken lady.
I'm the chicken lady?
How do we know we can trust you?
I'm not a chicken lady.
Say something.
That's
Only
exactly
Santi
what a
would know.
chicken lady
Say
would say.
Something only I would know.
Always.
My favorite Quentin Tarantino film is.
Okay, it's him.
It's him.
Okay, so.
They'll never
So
know.
my chicken idea was that she got her hand stuck in a Tyson factory machine, and then she got mixed up with the chicken nuggets, and no
Oh.
one found her. So No, but my
That's
other
scary.
idea was that.
Oh.
Chicken
Second
nuggets?
idea. Second
Her
idea.
hand
Second
in those
idea.
nuggets.
No, that went on with your story, Santi. This is my story now.
No. Too bad.
Shut
I'm
up,
telling
shut
my
up,
own
shut up,
story
shut up,
again.
Shut up.
Second story.
Shut up, Santi. I swear to God.
Pizza Delivery Man is the title of it. You're a pizza delivery man. And you go to deliver a pizza at a chicken factory.
And you see her.
Then you see your ex-wife. You're a pizza delivery man. So you're a middle-aged man working as a pizza delivery man.
College didn't work out.
College didn't work out. The true horror, our American education system.
That's the creepypasta.
No. Pizza Delivery Man is the title of it, okay?
It has nothing to do with pizza delivery.
You're a guy, right? And your girlfriend, again, same premise. She didn't break up with you, but you got in a big fight and she left, right? And your buddy works at a pizza delivery place, and he secretly kind of like liked your girlfriend, and he was jealous of you. And you always thought he was a little strange, but he was a good guy. He was a good guy. He was a good guy. So you like one day, like you're feeling bad and you're hungry, so you're like, I'll just call up my buddy and have him deliver a pizza to me, and that way we can hang out for a bit. And so he like, you call him and it's like, hey dude, can you give me a pizza, extra meat please?
Wink.
And then the pizza delivery man comes and he's like, you ordered this with extra meat, right? And he said yes.
Elias.
And then you open it and you take the first slice and you start talking and you like start breaking down and you tell your friend about like how much you liked her, and you're like, oh, I remember the last thing I gave to her was this really pretty silver necklace, and it was real silver, and I worked so hard for it. You take a bite of the pizza and you notice there's something hard in the pizza slice, and then he said, what's wrong? I made it with extra meat like you said. And then you take it out of your mouth, And it's the silver necklace of your
It's his
ex-girlfriend.
ween. It's his ween.
Wait. I have a good one.
Wait, did you
Shut
not?
up.
Did you
My
like
turn.
mine
No,
though?
Elliot. No,
It's my
I
turn.
liked it.
I've been
No,
waiting to say
Elliot.
mine.
You don't
I've been
have
waiting
rights.
to say
It's
mine.
my turn.
I've been waiting to say mine. Okay, so let's say you owned a chicken coop, right?
Right.
And you always bullied a person. Let's say
Why are we still at chickens?
no, we're still on chicken. We're still on chicken. You own this chicken coop, and then let's say your little sister's friend always came over, but you always bullied her. And then one day you like locked her in the chicken coop and forgot about her.
And the chickens ate her.
Yeah, and the chickens pecked her eyes out.
Oh.
And then, see, mine's actually good.
That's it.
No, and then like you hear some chicken scratchings, and then you like have to take the eggs out every now and then.
Mhm.
You always see her, and then at night you hear the windows scratching. It's her. It's her. It's actually good.
That was it? What an idiot. What an idiot.
Okay, it's my turn.
Okay,
It's my turn.
Factory
No,
pizza.
I have a good one. I have a really scary one.
No, the
You've
pizza
never
delivery
heard
one
before.
was good. I thought it was
Pizza delivery was
good.
good, but let me tell you mine.
I thought mine was
So,
good.
Picture this. No, picture this, okay? You're in college. You're in
Okay,
college,
I am.
and you're
Wait, am I in
Here's-
college or is Santa in college?
Wait, yeah, who's college?
anyone.
Wait, which
The
college?
person. It
Is
doesn't
it
matter. You're in
is it in
college.
state college?
Yeah, you're in college.
Is it community
and
college?
Yeah.
Shut up. Let me tell the story.
Okay.
It's original. You're in college.
Wait, what's the
and
tuition?
You're
Because I can't
and
afford
you're-
over 40
It's
grand.
expensive, and so then you
Ooh.
Oh, the
You're
real
rich boy.
you're
horror.
just having a normal college experience, and then one day you meet this pretty lady, and you're like, wow,
Wait, does she
she's
go to the
cool.
college too, or?
Yeah, she's his fellow
Okay.
student. And so you're like, wow,
She a
I really
freshman,
want to
senior,
get to know
junior?
this girl. She's pretty, and you're like, she dresses kind of beautiful, and she has this necklace on, and you're like, wow, it's pretty. And so then you guys get to know each other.
Are you?
and then
Is this just the
date.
girl with the red ribbon?
And then you start to
Yeah,
fall
it
in love.
is.
And then later.
Yeah, it is. You stupid idiot.
When's the
You
chicken gonna
idiot.
come in?
No, Elias doesn't know it. Elias is stupid. He
I
doesn't
don't
Okay.
know
know
it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know creepypasta.
So then let me tell it for Elias. And so then you
It's supposed
ask
to
her
be a
to marry
ribbon.
you because she's the love of your life. And she says yes, of course. And you notice that this whole time she never has taken off this necklace of hers, even in your most intimate moments. And then after you're married, you have a long happy life together. And then she's got cancer, so she's sick and she's dying. And she knows she only has one more day left or so. And then she says, honey or whatever, and you're like, yes. And she's like, I bet you always wonder why I never take off this necklace I have. And you're like, yeah, I always did wonder that. And then she says, well, now I'm gonna tell you. And no, it was the wrong timing. And then she takes it off, and her head falls off.
That's not at all how the thing went.
That is how it goes.
No.
It's because she always wore it to keep her head on.
No. That's not how the story goes originally, though. Number one, it used to be a red ribbon that she wore around
No,
her
it was a
neck.
green ribbon. I read green ribbon. I just changed it to necklace because
Well,
I
the
wanted
color
to surprise
doesn't
you.
matter.
Yeah, the color doesn't matter. She had a ribbon around her neck, and she liked this guy, and they fell in love, and they got married. But like every once in a while, he would ask her, "Hey, can you take that off?" And you're like, "No,
Oh
touch,
yeah, I
don't
forgot
touch
to
my
include
ribbon."
that.
And then he was like, "Come on!" And he was like, "No, don't touch my ribbon." Finally, they get married, and they're like, "Dude, I still can't get rid of this ribbon." So they slept their first night together like good Christians, and while she was sleeping, he like carefully leaned over and undid her ribbon, and then her head fell off, and she was like, her head was speaking like, you should have listened, you stupid silly. That's how the original story
Yeah, I
goes.
liked mine better. It was more romantic.
No, I like that one. Wait, what's Slender Man's story?
Slenderman's story is
He just,
boys.
I actually don't know.
I don't know either.
I know it's just he's tall and he makes you murder people.
He's tall. He makes you murder people, and he steals children.
Ooh.
And he has
Remember those
tentacles.
girls that killed their friend?
No,
Yeah.
they didn't kill her. She survived.
Yeah, she survived. They
Oh.
failed.
They didn't sacrifice. They didn't sacrifice correctly.
Slender. Oh, and then when they made the movie, the parents of the girls were like super mad. They're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Why are you idolizing this? That my daughter was almost killed by this."
I never watched it. Was it
It was a
good?
bad
It
movie. I
was
watched
bad.
it. It was
Yeah, I
so
heard it was
bad. It
bad.
was so bad. I watched it, dude. I very rarely fall asleep during movies. I fell
You
asleep
fell
immediately.
asleep?
Yes, it was so bad.
I
Yikes.
remember.
Was
I
it
remember.
about that story of like the girls or just Slenderman?
Dude, I don't even freaking remember. It was just like her friend was missing, and then they were like, "Oh no!" And then they did the research scene, and it was like, "Oh, it's Slenderman." And then, cause she did like draw.
Yeah, it's
I
like-
forgot
it's
what it
like-
was, but it was like some she mentioned Slenderman or something. They saw a video or
Mhm.
something of her in like the woods or something. So they went to the woods like total idiots, and they summoned Slenderman. And then like something happened, and then I fell asleep.
No, it would be
Oh.
it would be a good movie if they actually.
It would be a good movie if maybe they made it. I don't know,
Yeah.
10 years ago when
Better.
Slenderman was actually popular.
Cause like Slenderman's such a good plot. Maybe if they like had a good idea for it, it'd be good.
Thank you so much for listening to the third episode of the official Soft Brain Studio podcast. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Comment down below. Tell your friends. Like the video. Subscribe to our channel. We put a new episode of this podcast every Friday. So come over, listen to the episode. They're all really, really good, except the ones with Naomi in them. So yeah, subscribe. Smash that bell button to get notified, or just come over every Friday, and we will put more stuff that's different than this podcast on this channel soon. And thank you so much for listening to our podcast, boys and girls. Obviously, respect women.
Bye. Respect women or die.
All right, guys.
The final, the end.
Bye.
Respect women or die.
Respect them or die, idiots.